far in my career because I don't know how many times I have smiled, laughed, and all those things. It was not at all like an interview, it was more like a conversation. I'm Rajesh, and welcome to another edition of Vlogging with Rajesh G. How are you guys doing today? I hope all of you are doing great, and I hope it continues that way. You know, there's a saying called first impression is the last impression or the best impression. And the same holds good in a job interview also. So if you are able to make your first impression good one or a lasting one in the eyes of the interviewer, then I would say half of the battle is won because these attributes are also taken into consideration during your overall interview process. Here are a few tips which you can keep in your mind to impress your interviewer. First is be on time. So, make it a point to reach your interview venue 5 or 10 minutes before the scheduled time so that you have ample amount of time to sit and relax rather than reaching the venue just on time and running all the way around to figure out which is your interview room and attending the interview without a breather for yourself as well as in haste. So, what will be the end result? The chances of you goofing up in the interview is very high. But if you're on time or if you're before time, what will happen? You have ample amount of time to sit and relax and face the interview with confidence and ease. Second is dress appropriately. See, when you're attending an interview, you should get the feel of it. That means you should enter the organization like a future employee, not like somebody who's just walking into attend an interview. So what I mean here is you should dress in formal attire because that is what almost all the interviewers would like to see their probable candidate in. So when I say, being in formal attire, you should focus on certain things. First is whatever you're wearing, it should be neat, clean, well ironed without any stains. And whatever footwear you're wearing, it should be clean and polished and hairs should be neatly combed. Third is ask relevant questions. So when you know that you are supposed to attend an interview, what you need to do, you should research about the company. So when you're researching about the company, there will be few questions which may crop up in your mind. You should note it down. And during the course of your interview, you need to raise this question with the interviewer. So what happens? Interviewer is impressed that somebody has actually gone through the company in depth rather than going through it at a superficial level. And let me tell you, when you raise such questions, it impresses them because I'm telling it from my personal experience because it so happened that, I was attending an interview wherein, I found something on their website and it told, hey, I would like to say something. And they said, yes. Then I said, there is an error in the website. This is something which may have bad impact on the visitors of the website. And they were so impressed because, they had interviewed a lot of other candidates, but nobody had the guts to tell it to them, there is a mistake in the website. Then comes smiling face and eye contact. See, interview is not the end of your life and you should not show your stress on your face. So what is the best way? Is to deceive that stress through smile and always maintain eye contact with the interviewer because that shows you're confident. And as and when you're answering a question or if in case you need some time, just smile over it and say, this was done this way. That is where the interviewer will see, oh, you can handle stress. Stress means normal stress, not the extreme level of stress. Because I would remember one of the interviews which I have attended, and let me tell you, it was the coolest interview I have attended so far in my career because I don't know how many times I have smiled, laughed, and all those things. It was not at all like an interview, it was more like a conversation. Last but not the least, thanking the interviewer. So this is one of the mistakes which 90% of job seekers they do is like, they attend the interview and when the interviewer say, okay, you can leave, they just leave the room. That's a very big mistake. See, the interviewer is sitting there. He or she is interviewing so many candidates. What they expect at the end of each session is a thank you. You may feel it's very small, but it will have a major impact on them. So next time, whenever you're attending an interview, when they say, okay, the session is over, just say, thank you, sir, thank you, ma'am. That's it. And let me tell you, this will also have a major impact on your job. Who knows, you may land into the job just because of such small gestures which you do all throughout in the interview process, but the most important part is you should have the requisite skill set for that particular job opening. I hope this video was informative for you. If that's the case, like the video, share the video, post your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So until my next video, bye bye, take care and spread the power of positivity around you.